Brief history of the Muslim empires. So in 632, the Prophet Muhammad with a Sunnah Kebab united both of the Arab tribes on the western side of Saudi Arabia and Yemen. And his predecessors created the Rashidun Caliphate from 632 to 656, and it kind of got big, like pretty big. They used to be over here. And now they have taken Northern Africa, Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, pretty much all of the Persian Empire at this point. Also, don't forget Osman and Cyprus. So yeah, this is the beginning of the encroachment against the Roman territories. So moving forward, we have the first fitna, which was basically a civil war in the Islam world. Long story short, the Rashidun Caliph lost to the Umayyad Caliph, which became the new Umayyad Caliphate. And a couple of decades later, boom. As you can see, this is the map of the Umayyad Caliphate at its peak. They have taken lands from Central Asia, the Caucasus, moved into Anatolia a bit more, took Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria, and a bit of a chunk of India over there. As for interactions with Spain, there was no such as Spain back then. The entire Iberian Peninsula was under the control of the Umayyad Caliphate. So yeah, there was actually a bunch of Muslims in Europe for a long time. Of course, this would change later on as Spain and Portugal were formed. This might as well be considered encroaching on the Roman territories, as the Iberian Peninsula and the other half of northern Africa they took used to belong to the Byzantine and the Visigoths, or prior to that, the entire Roman Empire. So the Muslims did interact with the Christians on the Holy Lands, which are basically where Jerusalem is, where Israel is in modern day. And basically, Christians, which are considered non-Muslim and all non-Muslim folks, are considered a protected class called Dhimmi. And basically, they were protected freedoms and their rights if they paid a special tax called a jizya, and they also accepted Muslim overlordship. Now, of course, they still have restrictions on like places to worship, dress code, etc. But it was much more lenient than many other rulers at the time. And yeah, they also built the Dome of Rock in Jerusalem. Well, moving onwards, we have to see that Islam is falling apart. In 750, the Umayyad Caliphate fell to the power of the Abbasid Caliphate, which started the decline of the Islam Empire. And two major shocks happened after that, which are the First Crusade, which is where the Byzantine Empire united with many other Catholic states to fight and retake the Holy Lands. And then we got the Mongol Empire that just absolutely left death and destroyed. Well, thanks for listening, folks, and this is pretty much all for Islam. Well, for the most part, yeah.